What's going on, everybody? So we are finally on the road. I say finally on the road. Since the last video, I was on my way, so we got picked up. We had gone to Denton, which is in Texas, just north of Fort Worth, and then from there, I think we went to UPS, FedEx. The main FedEx hub is there in Dallas, so we went to grab a load from there. It was pretty light. I think it was like 20,000, probably less than that. And then we went to Newark, New Jersey. So that's where we're currently at, sitting right now. I am looking at the New York City skyline. From here, I can kind of see the Empire State Building. So we're really close to New York City. We're just across a little bay there. I think one bridge separates us from where we're at. We're sitting at the Vince Lombardi Service Center. I think that's what they call it. You're only supposed to be parked here for 10 hours. We've been here all night. So, if you've ever been to this area, there is nowhere to park. Yesterday when we dropped off, my trainer was asleep. So I was driving around looking for a place to park. And I couldn't find anything. I went to 3 different truck stops. They had about 30 spots each. And they were full to the brim. And this is like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning. So, I mean, there should have been no reason why they were full. And normally when, that early in the morning or just during the day in general, there's plenty of parking. So I looked around some more and I found this place had 216 stalls. And so I came here. And there was, I don't know how many there were, but definitely not as many as I thought there would be. So I found a spot and we just kind of chilled here. So our next load takes us to Kentucky. Louisville, Kentucky. I'm guessing it just gets away from the East Coast, but we're on our way there. We're going to ready to leave pretty soon. It's a special type of load, which I can't really get into, but we gotta get there and get it all picked up and start heading out. It's only like 700 miles, I think, total. So it is what it is. And I think once we get to Louisville, we'll get some more stuff. And I still haven't been to the terminal yet. Need to get that done, but generally so far it's not been too bad. This last load we did was 1,500 miles, total 16. So when you're in TNT, it's all dispatched miles. So even if you leave and you're unloaded and you got to get to a place to get to pick up your load or whatever, all of that matters. So when you're in TNT, what you're looking at is total miles. All the miles combined, whatever it is, that's what you're looking at. That's what determines, what comes off your training miles or whatever. So, for this one, it's like, I think it's actually like 600 something, but because we've got to go I think it's like 31 miles or whatever it is to pick up this load, it totals out to like 701 or something like that. So, 701 is what I get. I'm close. 15,200 last time I checked. That's just a ballpark. So minus 700, and that's where I'm currently at. It's a struggle, but you get what you get. You get whatever load you can get. Supposedly this was the best load they had that sales had given us. So it is what it is. Can't really complain about it. Like I said, there's probably other companies out there that are don't have as great, they don't have as good as loads and stuff. Yesterday, on our way here, I forgot what road that was. Pretty sure it was a turnpike. Pretty sure we're on the turnpike in New Jersey. And there was a couple of big rigs that got into an accident. They were tore up pretty good. I did see one of the drivers. He seemed to be walking around and everything. He looked fine. And the other one I didn't see, so I'm hoping that he's okay. And it was crazy because it smelled like onions in the whole area. I guess one of the trucks had been carrying onions and they were all over the place. But yeah, pretty scary situation. Like one of those things, it kind of makes you think, you got to be careful. I mean, a lot of people, especially, I would say not in this industry, but especially we call them four-wheelers, but people that don't have their CDLs, just drive around their cars and their pickups, they see us and that job is easy. You just drive around all day. I can do that, and it's really not. It's not that easy. And if you've been in this industry for any length of time, you know that it's not that easy. There are a lot of things to think about as you're driving, before you drive, after you drive. you know, and not only that, and that's just work stuff. You're talking about outside of work, your family, all the extras, that you miss, and so it weighs on your mind, and so that drive time, man, it really makes it really kills you. So hopefully those guys, none of those guys were tired or anything like that. Hopefully it was just a pure accident. Maybe they bumped into each other, or maybe someone's tire blew or something. Who knows? But hopefully the other driver was okay. Like I said, I did see one of the drivers. He was walking around. So if, I don't, long shot, obviously, but if they ever come across this video, and hopefully you guys were okay. And for all of you people that have been in accidents, in a truck, man, hopefully it didn't scar you too bad. Like I said, sometimes you get into these. I mean, I've had friends that got into accidents and they can't drive anymore, and it's not because they don't want to. It's because it's like almost like a PTSD type thing, where that's all they can think about. That it's the craziest thing. So I take it seriously when it comes to accidents, no matter how small. It can affect you, because for a while that's all you think about. Is it going to happen again? And sometimes it really is irrational. Sometimes it really is irrational. Like, it's probably never going to happen again. It could be one of those 1 in 10 million phenomena. You know what I mean? But it doesn't matter in their mind. They're so freaked out about it that they think it is going to happen all the time. It's a scary thing. It's a scary thing. So I had talked to, let's move it on, right? I had talked to a couple of guys, and maybe you guys can answer this. Even my trainer did say that they do this. Now, I don't know if how true it is, but when it comes to TNT, I've heard a lot of different stories, obviously, but supposedly you're able to choose your own truck. Now, I am the person that's like, look, if I'm going to be making that payment every week, if I'm going to be, having to pay between $1,000 and, I don't know, $1,400, truck payment, I feel like that I should be able to choose the truck that I want, right? Especially if you decide to go lease, or, and company is different, but, I really like the 23 Peterbilts. I really do. I don't know, people always, it's, oh, you just want to be in the shop all the time, but a lot of times, like, it's people that have never really driven a Peterbilt, and they're really just repeating what other people are saying, because they don't know. They just want to be cool, and just repeat that. I've got friends currently who are in 23 Peterbilts, and there was this truck, this little car, and was just hauling ass, and this truck was leaving, so I thought he was gonna hit him. But I got buddies that have driven their whole whole career, but like the whole time they've been with their company within 23 Peterbilts, and they're a champ, But honestly, it's just like any other make and model. It's like PlayStation and Xbox. It's like computer and consoles. It's just like everything. Like, if it's between Ford and Chevy, it's always the same. Like, you have people that absolutely hate Ford, and you got people that absolutely hate Chevy. Same thing. But the funny part is, the one thing that most guys can agree on in the trucking industry is that nobody wants an International. I don't know why that is, but it's just one of those things. My personal opinion, I've driven all types of Internationals. I've driven all years of Internationals, and I've always had problems with them. And for me, it's the reliability. For me, it's the reliability. So, with that being said, I don't want anything to do with International. Now, if it's the only thing left, say they only have 6 trucks, and most of them are 400,000 miles on the trucks, and they have a 23 International that's got like 1,000, I'll take the 23 International. Why? Because I need it to make me money, for one. And two, after, I think it's like 3 months or 6 months, you can order a truck. I'll just do that. You know what I mean? It will be a means to an end, basically. I'm just going to use that truck just long enough so I can get the truck that I want, and then I'll get rid of it. You know what I mean? So that's just me. Now some people don't want to do that. Like, no, I'll just wait. So I don't know. I've heard lots of different stories. So maybe someone can enlighten me and actually tell me what the actual truth is. Because trainer says one thing, and somebody else, no, you get what you get. If I look at the list and whatever's on there, that's what you get. You can't wait, and blah blah blah. So I've heard lots of different things, and it just seems like it's like that with multiple things. You know what I mean? It's like that with lots of different things that go on with not just Prime, but with every kind of thing that in trucking, like trucks and what do you call it, truck stops. Like even when I told my buddy where I was at, oh, that place is a shithole. That place is a shithole. And I'm like, well, it's pretty nice to me because the trash cans here are emptied out. There's no trash anywhere. There's no piss bottles anywhere. I mean, it's a really big, really clean parking lot. The inside was really, really nice. I mean, it looks pretty good to me, So yeah, all right. Let me let you guys go. We're getting ready to head out. I'm gonna clean up a little bit. I got some stuff to pick up, throw out, and then I will catch you guys on the next one. Guys, appreciate all the love and support. Some of you, I read a lot of the comments, but man, some of you guys are extra with the comments. I think the last one we were just kind of giving our personal opinion about TNT, me and my wife, and everything that's gone on so far. And people are like, "Oh my gosh, that's he's wrong with he's what's wrong with the industry," and blah blah blah. It's ridiculous. I mean, I can't believe like some of the stuff that is said in the comments. But yeah, I'm now at this point, I'm not even gonna bother with it. If you're gonna be rude in the comments and talk a bunch of trash, and especially when it seems like you didn't even watch the video or not even sure what's going on, I'm just gonna delete it. I mean, I'm not even gonna deal with you. So, and then there's one guy that I don't think he's had his YouTube account very long, and it seems like he just I see in a lot of his comments, even on other videos, like other drivers out there. Like he just runs around just talking shit in all the videos. Like it's the craziest. I'm not dealing with that. So, guys, keep it respectful. If you can do that, like I said, I'm not gonna deal with you. I've got no time for bullshit and grown people that act like children. So, I mean, if you don't like it, you don't like it. You don't got to be here. You don't got to watch. So, there's plenty of other people you can go hate on. But guys, I'll catch you on the next one, and I think the next one we're going to talk about, I don't know, it depends on where we're at, because I know we're supposed to stop at a truck stop early, so because of how long the load is and the time we're leaving. So anyways, I'll catch you guys on the next one, and hopefully we'll be closer to Kentucky. All right, man, take it easy.